Good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
Great. December 9th, second Sunday of December. We got 3 more to go in 2018. This is the second video we're going to watch for the Christmas. You can see that? This guy is the pastor, Lewisville Church, Washington State University, Seattle, way up on West Coast. Young people, I'm excited about those. Young people excited about the gospel, excited about missionary work. And especially this is connected to me because going to the East Asia, or Japan, it's more like mainland China. It looks very good. Let's watch this. Hey, would you take the light? Thank you.
Whenever I put myself out and I say, okay, God, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but every single time I take a step on mission, you seem to show up in a really compelling way. Resonate Church began 10 years ago as a campus ministry that turned into a collegiate church at Washington State University. Our desire is to plant churches on college campuses across the Northwest and across Canada as well. So every summer we have 24 to 40 students that are headed over to East Asia, and they are on campus, they're learning the language, they're integrating into the lives of East Asian students, and they're there being missional, sharing the gospel. Our staff members that are in East Asia long-term continue the discipleship with these East Asian students, and they ultimately deploy them back to the campus to be leaders. It's a beautiful situation. As the Father has sent me, so I am sending you. To understand God and to understand Jesus best is to see them as missionary actors in this entire narrative. So that begins to permeate through our church. It's our belief that what we do in East Asia allows us to be able to do what we do in Boise and in these college towns and in these church plants. That they go across the world, it's more likely they'll go across the street. What we want to be is a church that goes after those people who have no background in Christianity. As people begin to read their Bible and they see Jesus as the sent one to us and then telling us to be sent ones to the rest of the world, they actually begin to believe that. And they're so easy to deploy on mission. And so this is what I love about the Northwest and about the spiritual climate here, is that it's so easy to be able to say, okay, this is what it looks like to be radically sent. We've got to be a sent people. And if that sent people can kind of begin to be the normative of our church, then what you begin to have is the beginnings of a movement.
I was impressed about this pastor saying, go across the earth. It's from here to China, it's like 8,000 miles, 9,000 miles, just far, far, far away. But at the same time, his mission is just go across the street. Seattle, Portland, oh my goodness, all the young people. My kids told me that's a place I wanted to go. Portland, all the young people, and movement is just so exciting. And this church, the midst of it, putting the Jesus in their movement. And he said, I'm interested in the people who never read the Bible, never heard the gospel. Do you think that will happen? Do you think there's any? Listen, Eastern Asia, they came from China. There's a population of Chinatown in Canada. Great. And also in California, Japan and Chinese people. Little China, little Japan, little Tokyo. It's all over the place. Why they come to the United States? They're looking for something. I was too. Something new, something different, something to worth living for. In their mind, I'm not sure that Jesus was in it. In their mind, I ever heard of Jesus Christ. Now, this message, whatever that comes out of my mouth, we're talking about the people come together. Just like we are here. Wedding feast. Oh yeah, it's a wonderful banquet. Fried chicken all over the place, mashed potatoes. Yeah, Baptist, you have to have those things, right? Yeah, having a great time is good. But sometimes we have to face. We have to face when the Jesus said, oh, the good time is over. Let's see what you have. What do you not have? So that's what we need to look into our heart. Let's open Matthew chapter 22, verse 1 through 13. By the way, I got to show you this picture of Stone County, Arkansas. About 3 inches of snow. I hate to drive this place. Wow. All the church in over there is counseling the morning service. It's clear white. Yeah, it came down. I'm glad there were NTG trucks lined up for the ice storm. It came the ice storm and quickly changed to snow. It's okay to watch the snow. That's better than the ice. I can't. Book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 1 through 13. Matthew 22, verse 1. And Jesus answered and spoke unto them again by parable, saying, Kingdom of heaven is like unto the certain king, which made marriage for his son. Sent forth his servant to call them that were bidden to the wedding. They would not come. Again he sent forth other servants, saying, Tell them which are bidden, Behold, I have prepared my dinner. My oxen, my fatlings, they are killed. All things are ready. Come unto the marriage. But they made light of it and went their way, one to his farm, another to his merchandise. And the remnant took his servants and entreated them spitefully and threw them. But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth. He sent forth his armies and destroyed those murderers and burned up their city. Then said he to the servants, The wedding's ready, but they which were bidden were not worthy. Go ye therefore into the highways, as many as ye shall find, be to the marriage. So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all, as many as they found. Both bad, both good, wedding was furnished with guests. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not a wedding garment. And he said to him, friend, how camest thou hither not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. Then said the king to the servants, bind him hand and foot, take him away, cast him into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. For many are called, few are chosen. Let us pray. Dear Lord, we come to you once again in our heart, humble, and call in your name, your presence. Let us hear your word. Let me be the mouthpiece unto you, Lord, and to reveal the truth. We love to have a banquet and share the Spirit with you, Lord. So your invitation to come into individual, let them answer, and also have this garment ready to meet you. Lord, this world is torn. So many sickness, so many suffering. But we hold on to our faith. Trust in you, Lord. Glorious place. Eternal life with you. So this few moments, let us share the Spirit with you. Uplift open our ears. Let us hear you, your message. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. So Jesus said, Kingdom of Heaven is like this. You're having a feast, just like a wedding feast. You have banquet of food. Remember, Jesus turned the water to wine. That was a wedding feast. It's not only one night or 2 nights. It's going series of the banquet, series of this feast, night after night. And here we're saying, invite those people. It's ready. And the people said, what? I got the job, I got the farm to take care. I don't have time to go to the wedding. I have merchandise here. Take care of the business. I don't have time to go to the marriage. King prepared the place, and people don't want to come. Not only that, kill this messenger. King was upset. Wiped out that city. And told the servant, go to the byway and highway, invite the people all to this wedding banquet. My Bible commentary said there is a Jewish people, that's a rejection, and then the Gentile was invited. Whatever the process it was, king was invited in the more of the broad area. Highway and byway, in the hood. I heard Lake June was flooded, so I went there and checked on this morning. It's not flooded. People, we paid $300,000 or whatever to renovate that Lake June. It's good. It's everything good. It's flooded. Look like flooded. That is overflowing. That's what they call when they rain. We got 5 inches of rain. Did you know that? I don't know. You may got some more. At my yard, there's 5 inches of rain. 5 inches. 5 inches of snow. 5 inches of rain, the water of my yard, whole town stands, those 5 inches go to the Lake June, it'll go up many feet high. So that's what happened. All the water just cannot take it. And they design overflow. And overflow is good because it's paid by the concrete. So it's not washed away like the last time we did. And I checked this morning, it's running good. Where was I? So those places, King invited. Many people came in. Many people were having fun this great feast. And when the king came in to see the guest, he saw the man which had on the knot on the wedding garment. I'm reading verse 11. So the king said to him, verse 12, how come you come without wedding garment? My Bible said he was speechless. I wish I can tell this man's life story. I do not know. But I feel the same way. I came to the United States 38 years ago. Never been to church. I went to church. I tried to listen to the preacher preach. I didn't understand much. I didn't speak much of English. But I love the people. I love the music. I love to be in the church. Wonderful place. I cannot wait when the church dismissed so we can talk to each other. The church potluck, wow, that's a wonderful thing. But that was it. How these people were so friendly, so nice, and including me, which I never been to church 24 years of my life. Then something hit me. Something hit me on revival meeting. Something hit me when I see the people, 32 people on the creek getting baptized. And the people shouting, running up and down the riverbank. Why? What is going on? The same night, the preacher was preaching about how wonderful this service is. This community is revived. Revival 1 week was extended to 2nd week. And the preacher preached hard. 1980, there's a dry, hot summer. Everybody walked in 100-degree weather and come to the church 7 o'clock. And 9 o'clock, they're still singing, they're still shouting. It's just amazing. Preacher fired up. And I myself, God, I don't know those people. Why they are so full of their lives, and I'm not. So that night I asked God, whatever they have, let me have it. Let me have the life worth living. when the king said wedding garment, it's not talking about tuxedo and shoes, shiny shoes, whatever. But the king was asking, why don't you bring your best and represent yourself to the best? I was there, happy as it could be in the church, but I was still lost as a goose. Nothing was changing until the Lord came into my heart and changed all my life completely. I wish I could explain to you. But that is the way that God does. Let's go to Luke chapter 13. I have two passages skipped just now about tarred wheat, Matthew 13, 24, 40, and 36, 43. On the field, there's a wheat field, wonderful place. Wheat growing, and the weed grow with it. And the farmer said, let's leave like it is, because when you pull that weed, the tar, it damages the wheat. So the field right now you're looking at, it's not pretty, because it's a weed and a wheat together. Field is just like today's world. It's not pretty at all. It's not purified. It's no holiness there, because of all the weeds from the field. But God said it's because judgment is so severe, damage the righteous people also. But that will not last long. Luke chapter 13. Start with verse 22. Jesus went through the towns and villages, teaching as he went, always pressing on toward Jerusalem. Someone asked him, Lord, will only the few be saved? Lord, you said you came to this world, saved all sinners. So the all people you saved, or just a few? Just a few be saved. So Jesus replied, work hard to enter the narrow door to God's kingdom, for many will try to enter, but will fail. When the master of the house has locked the door, it will be too late. You will stand outside knocking and pleading. You will stand outside knocking and pleading. Lord, open the door for us. But he will reply, I don't know you, where you come from. Then you will say, but we ate and drank with you and taught in our street. And the Lord will reply, I tell you, I don't know. Oh Lord, why? I went to the church, I went to Sunday school. Or I even taught on the street. Taught told the people this great gospel. Please let me in. How can we hold it? But Lord Jesus said, I don't know you. Where you come from, get away from me. Oh, you who do evil. Why do you call evil? They did the same thing, attending the church, enjoying the potluck, enjoying singing. Why have to be a stranger? Because he was not, or she was not, God's family. There's a place God prepared for us. And He prepared a place. He's going coming back and get me to that place. Get you to the place. Only if, this is the condition, only if you are a children of God. God will not check the membership in church. No. God will not attendance sheet of the Sunday school. That was not it. But God will check inside of your heart what you have in your heart. Jesus. Let me live with you. Let's all stand. As we stand.